Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is episode number 4 of my Roth IRA series. Today, I'm going to talk about how I'm up 61% in only 4 months. Okay, so let's start with my portfolio holdings. This is my dividend rocket strategy, and the goal for 2025 is to have 500 shares of SCHB. Now, the contribution limit for the Roth IRA in 2025 is $7,000. And that's one of the challenges of a Roth IRA is putting enough money inside the fund. So part of this strategy is to use high yield dividend ETFs such as XDTE, YETH, and HOOW to generate more income within the portfolio to help me buy more shares of SCHB. Now, in phase one, I tried to buy income to generate $4,000 worth. And good news, I completed that goal, and now I'm in phase two. And so in the next 2 months, the goal is to use the contributions and the distributions from my high yield dividend ETFs to buy more shares of SCHB. Now, I chose August and September as part of phase two because generally August and September are down months in the market. So we'll see what happens in the next 2 months. So let's look at my August distributions. I contributed a total of $50 in this last 2 weeks, and the total contributions until now is about $3,284. Now, I received one distribution from WiMAX for a total of $32.92. I received 2 distributions from XDTE for a total of $51.03. And I received 2 more distributions from YETH for a total of $40.25. Now, these distributions for YETH are a little bit below average. Right now, Ethereum has been pretty volatile this week, but we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. So if we combine my contributions with the distributions, the grand total is about $174.20. Now on August 4th, I sold 100 shares of WiMAX in order to buy shares of HOW, which has exposure to Robinhood. And it seems like there's a lot of positive sentiment and positive news coming out for Robinhood. And so I decided to make a move and buy it. My first buy was around August 4th. And I tried to get in when there was a dip in early August. So had a good average cost of about $62.40. And then it just started going up this week. Luckily, I caught a few more shares around $65 and $66. And I'll give more information about why I bought this in the coming weeks. So let's look at my performance and insights. If we look at the portfolio value starting in April, it's about $8,300. And in July, I ended with about $13,350. So pretty good progress. For this video, the progress has made a few more $100, and so I've reached about $13,800. So that's up about 61% from its April highs. So I'm pretty proud of that, considering that I really only put like $50 in per week. So a lot of the gains that I've made in this portfolio are from the distributions and from capital appreciation. Now, if we look at the dividends, you can see in May, I ended with about $162, and every month it has increased. So that's pretty good. I think August will be my biggest month. Just looking at Hui's distribution for next week, it's like $1 per share, which is pretty high. So I have high expectations for Hui, and we'll see what happens with ETH. Okay, so let's look at the individual holdings of this portfolio. You can see this is the reason why SCHB is in my portfolio. Just in the last 4 to 5 months, it's up about 17%. So I have high hopes for this fund. XETE, which is a core pillar of this portfolio, so far the dividends received is about $404, which is pretty good. It's not as juicy as, say OT or YMAX, but the distributions are pretty consistent and the NAV seems under control. Now, if we look at Hui, this is a new position in my fund, so I haven't received any distributions yet. But you can already see this week alone, it's up almost 13.5%. And with more good news coming out from the crypto industry and blockchain stuff and Robinhood, I think Hui is just going to keep climbing up in price, but we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. And if we look at ETH, this is a pretty volatile fund. I've seen it touch $25 and touch $30 in the same week. So pretty volatile fund. But there has been a lot of good podcasts and news about Ethereum the past couple of weeks. And Tom Lee's really been a pretty big voice in the space. So although the distributions have been sort of below average in the last 2 weeks, I think as Ethereum touches 4,000 and above, it'll have a positive impact on ETH, and maybe distributions will get back over 30 cents. We'll see. So if we look at my portfolio goal, again, it's about 300,000 in the next 12 years. But if Hui and ETH do pretty well, I might even reach this goal a little bit early. But right now, it's about 5% of the way, so still a long way to go. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that was just a quick update. I haven't made a video for the Roth IRA series in about 2 weeks, so I just wanted to make a quick check-in. In the next video, which will be at the end of this month, I'll have episode number 5 out, and I'll talk about how Hui's been doing in my portfolio. I should by then have about 3.5 weeks of data points, so we'll see if the distributions are good and the capital appreciation is there. Or it might go the other way around. We'll see. In any case, thank you very much for watching this video. If you got a little bit of value, like this video. And if you want to follow the channel, subscribe to see my journey. Again, thank you for watching this video. Take care and see you in the next one.